What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Acts of Creation. And on this week's lesson, we check out the differences between 3/4 and 6/8. So what I like to do on this channel is take a musical concept and look at ways that we can incorporate it into our riff writing, our guitar playing, and our songwriting. And we talk a lot about time signatures here, and I get a lot of questions about 3/4 and 6/8 and how they're different and that people can't feel the difference. So we're gonna go over a couple very straightforward riffs today and go right through the differences, and hopefully you can feel them when we're done. So 3/4 and 6/8 can be a little confusing because they're both 6/8 notes, right? They both span the same duration of time, but the main difference is how you accent them or how you play them, right? Which in turn is how you really feel them. Okay, so as I mentioned, 3/4 and 6/8. 3/4 is 3/4 notes or 6/8 notes, and 6/8 is 6/8 notes. Again, they're the same thing, both 6/8 notes. So, but the main difference lies in how you play them and how you accent them. 3/4 is going to give you a very strong 3 pulse, right? A very strong 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 6/8 is going to take that and have 2 groups of 3. So essentially you have 2 accents, right? And it's grouped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's almost like a triplet feel. And when you play it like that, it has almost a sway to it, right? Like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wanted to keep these riffs as simple as possible, so the riffs are not complicated, right? We're just playing simple power chords. So if you guys want to follow along with the tabs, down in the description below you can find a link to a PDF and a Guitar Pro. So I'm on a 7-string in standard tuning. It's tabbed out for a 7-string, the main riffs, but again, you don't necessarily have to be. You can just take these riffs and move them up a string or just play them on your low string if you're on a 6-string, okay? The tuning doesn't really matter. The rhythm is the focus here. We're gonna start on 5, big quarter note on 5. All right, and it's 5, 0, 5, 0, 3. And I would palm mute everything except that the 1, the downbeat of the 1, right? So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 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 1. So we're gonna do that 3 times, and then the 4th measure, we're gonna throw in a measure of 6/8 to kind of bring in that feel as we segue to riff B. And the first time around, it's 8 to 3, right? 8th fret to 3rd fret. There's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that's on the repeat, that measure now becomes 6 and 3. Then the next riff, riff B, is going to be a straight 6/8 feel, and we have these 2 chords. A little G add 2 or sus2. 3, 5, 7. Same chord but open, 0, 2, 4. Those are our 2 chords, and we're gonna place them. We have this feel. Okay, and our 6/8 feel is we have a quarter note and an 8th note. So essentially it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or if we count to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on top of that, I'm doing a secondary part where I'm essentially playing a couple of inversions of a chord, but we have 14 on the A string, 12 on the D, 15 on the B, 14 on the high E. Okay, you have this chord. And I'm just picking that up and down in groups of 3. And there's our nice 6/8 feel, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we switch to this chord, 12 on the A, skip a string, 12 on the G, 10, 5 on the 2 high strings. So it's 12, 12. That same rhythm. Just to kind of outline those chords a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to switch back to 3/4 to drive it home. We have a slight variation of riff A, just a little different, right? We still have the power chord on 5, and then we have O, 3, O over here. And there you go, 3/4 versus 6/8. Can you guys hear the difference? So like I said, if you want to follow along with the transcriptions, down in the description box below, you can find a link for a PDF and guitar profile. While you're down there, please subscribe because we do this weekly, and as always, let me know what you come up with. So until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.